Includes some truth and spaceships. Theirs includes little truth. And take this book with your crew. Know him, he's your maker. Complain and fuss, I'm good. Something ain't seem right when I took a look. I'm on to the next thing. Trying to get rent paid. On to the next phase. On to the next wave. Started writing down what I remember in the morning. Walking out the door the same time that I'm yawning. Everyone around thinks I'm really up on it, but I think there's places I should try harder. Work so much because I miss my daughter, miss my sons, miss life sorta. Regular Joe, but not the one on the corner. Keep you shouting and crying to yourself. We bored with it.
They can't get no higher. They're so excited. Maybe it's the way they're wired up. That's got them fired up. Can't get no higher. They're so excited. Maybe it's the way they're wired up. That's got them fired up.
ain't spiritual enough until you start visiting this building on the hum. Some shrugs given when the brother starts ripping, cause there's some sort of war going on. So what? Slow up. Plenty people happy that we showed up. I'm a good dude, they know, and go nuts. Don't start hating cause your party ain't popping and you've been praying for the last month to write hotness. Do the work first, then give him all the props next. He did that and he's always in your top 10, right? Bite what you always got your eyes in. Maybe if you did that, you'd always have a smile on.
It's so easy once you let go and
Okay, man, if they understand the places I'm gonna take you. Half the town's looking at it like braces. Can't believe the cops know me, you up my lazy beats. So I was chilling with my crew, right? Tagging my name, all in the moon, right? 3 squad cars, really? Looking at Joker and Static like this is happening, silly. Nah, fuck that. It can't be serious, all of this for little tags. No evidence, rain wash my hands, but I play the whole chord. But take the lady unless you wanna go star. Now what's a man to do? Let the female be jailed and step up like the fool. I choose the latter of the two. Put me in the back of the car with little crying dude. Hey yo, can I bail myself out? The officer laughs, hit the gas, we out. We get big and fingerprinted, search the
Why your tempo so slow? Why your chords be so mellow? But I stay cool like Jello, even though I'm upset. You talk about being amped when my art is the subject. And every time I start a project, I hear them yapping about platinum and me not reaching the charts yet. Not realizing I take it to heart. And if you understood that, well then you know that this one is for you. You one, come on, this one is for you. And each and every one of my crew. Don't be mad, just be glad for the things that I do. I'm the new king of swing, watch some niggas cling to my Bozak, talking this and that. I have my girls sing through fools. Use each and every one of my tools that had them thirst niggas drooling. Cats be mad cause I'm allergic to hi-hats. They rather have shiny raps. Come on, who you fooling? I'm all into music. Not only do I like it dirty, grimy infused with jazz. You gotta represent hip-hop and rap your ass off. Not 10% hip-hop, 90% do a rap song. If it's true that this is what you doing, then this is for you. Come on. Come on. Come on, this instead of getting props, I'm getting options to swap tracks. You act like you wear the top hat, yo, stop that. You don't rule CVs, and I know majority 2 out of 3 wins. Fuck it, don't rhyme on my tracks, then try to climb on my back after I blow when I'm fat. I design serene tracks to ease back and right in lash mode to keep drops intact. Prober, 100% hip hop, not rap. I'll never drip, drop or hit the pit stop. I'll never flip flop or floss a wrist watch. Hot damn, I'm a man that'll get props. And if you stand in my way, you just get mopped. So please stop popping all that shit. I'm getting sick like the flu. Switched up my whole damn crew. Pimped them. If you got these symptoms, well then this is for you. Come on.
You're in the mix with EPS.
Drowning, I still rise. Just
mother said, son, be your greatest. My dad said, son, be your bravest. And did you ever hear the latest where the system tried to play us, spending money that can save us? A proud man with the plan for no papers, but no cup hand as I stand for no favors. I may be going deep, but I refuse head to see. But even at 6 feet, you can still pull back all my layers. I remember when I didn't want to stay every day. Like the city living, always looking great. Blacks are looking great, whites are looking great, browns are looking great. Mother just booked me a ticket, fly me away, ayy. But how things change, we are slaves to the system with invisible chains. And what remains is the pain like an invincible stain for the fallen God. Hear my name, I'm still calling you.
I see black clouds on rainy days, and still it rains and I still stay. This is the game of life we play. Hey, God, a king and queen in your own eyes. So when I'm drowning, I still rise. Just call the sun, now I breathe in life. I breathe in life.
How many people lost to their dreams, right? Caught in by the struggles of their own screens, right? Bills in the morning while you working past midnight. If life's just a stage, then we haven't got the scene right. At 16, I wrote my first 16, just emotional teen, high off the lines like a drug fiend. I'm lost in this rhyme, don't intervene. And my brother saw a side that they never seen. Now I'm a grown man in a dream. And my mother's getting worried from my hustle. Either getting busy living or you getting busy dying. So what's the sense of you trying when you only see the struggle? Under this black cloud, I stay humble. Pies that I eat before my face starts to crumble. These lies I won't keep before I drown in this puddle. Got my third eye open, but I'm still seeing doubles. My God.
I see black clouds on rainy days, and still it rains and I still stay. This is the game of life we play. Hey, my God, a king and queen in your own.
Lordship in surround sound, HD, stereo. We are moving at 4,000 kilobytes per second. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this takes a lot of practice, you know. I'm still trying to get good at this. I hope you appreciate the show today. Yeah, we're using OBS Studio, and I do teach OBS Studio. Yeah. Let me fade this out a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of things you have to know with OBS. You can do it real simple, or you can get really complicated. Like, you could be like on the level of Fox and CNN and 60 Minutes and NPR and KQED. You just have to know how to be ambidextrous and know how to multitask. That mix was by your boy, His Lordship. And hold on one second. See, that's how we test the sound. We turn up the volume on the secondary device. Last time my voice was a little distorted, so you got to learn how to critique yourself and be objective. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, today's show is going to be kind of, you know, adult theme, only because of the person that's the subject. You know, this person's mouth is so vulgar sometimes and so rude that there will be moments where only adults should hear this, but there shouldn't be anything, you know, too far off, like, you know, super foul or super sexual. But this person's mouth is off the hook, and this is a unofficial LJ film festival because the lies are getting out of hand again, and people are being accused of things. And the funny thing is, these lies keep being repeated over and over and over and over as if one day they'll be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't understand that. Like, these lies, it's like a broken record. It's like a broken android cyborg robot, that AI robot that just keeps, every time they get a chance to speak to the public, it just repeats the same script. Matter of fact, one time LJ was live for like 6-7 hours, fell asleep for an hour and a half, woke up, repeated the same thing for another 8 hours or so, and I thought it was a pre-recording. That's how exact it was to what she said before. So in today's film clips, because I'm not going to play all of them, I'm only going to play a selected few. I think I only have about 6 on deck. And then I have a classic movie reel. Well, I call it the news reel, because those have very important clips that need to be repeated over and over. Because LJ do not know why we play these clips all the time or keep playing these clips. She thinks, I don't want to sound like her, but she wants you to think that it's about her looks, it's about Nature Boy and all of that stuff, and it's not. And you're gonna hear the truth about the so-called Texas thing. I don't know why the Texas thing is so important. I think that she thinks, now I'm sounding like her, because when you try to assume or speak for somebody else, you already lost. And she doesn't understand that whenever she tries to tell the audience what somebody else is thinking, a stranger, you already lost. And when you do he say, she say, or if you say something after the fact, you already lost, because you didn't say it in the beginning. You didn't say it prior to. You don't have a witness that said that, where you said, watch this, I'm going to do this, and then guess you'll see what happens in the end. No, you're winging it. You're making it up as you go along. That's why you're so easily trolled. That's why you troll bait. You listen to gossip, you listen to rumors, you listen to hearsay, you trust strangers, and then you pick and choose who you want to believe is like a real person, like an honest person. Like, you claim, you make it seem like we are superficial and we judge people by their looks and we're mean, but you are the one that's superficial, because you look at the person and go, okay, that person know what they're talking about, I trust that person just on looks. You're trusting people on looks. I don't trust gossip, hearsay. If I'm having a conversation with somebody and they tell me what somebody else said, it goes in one ear out the other. If they tell me what one of their own relatives said, it goes one ear and out the other. If somebody says my mama always told me or my dad told me, and it just sounds like somebody wants to be relevant in the conversation. I remember I used to do poetry at this cafe that Dwayne Wiggins used to own, Tony, and I used to do poetry there before he owned it, but then when he owned it, it got that much better. And there was a black guy who hung out across the street at a chain coffee shop like Starbucks, and it never crossed my mind to really hang out at a chain coffee shop like Pete's or Starbucks, but for some reason people hang out there. It's not, I don't have a problem with it. Matter of fact, out here the Ethiopians love to hang out at Starbucks. But anyway, I'm at the Negro coffee shop across the street, and we have poetry night on Wednesdays. And what's up, C. Wilson and Dr. Amira Kwele in the building. And so one day he came over with his little laptop and stuff. And back then it wasn't even really, like cool to show up at a black cafe with your laptop and stuff, even though it's cool, but you kind of stood out. So anyway, dude came over, and I guess he wanted to be he wanted to make sure he was accepted. So he made up some Black Queen poem off the cuff. And I'm sitting there going, he just made that shit up. He just wanted to fall in line with everyone and get accepted right away and just blend in. But you used to hang out across the street at Starbucks, away from the group, away from the tribe. And then you're going to come in with this kiss-ass poem just to... I know people ain't that easily moved or that gullible. You know what I'm saying? You have not missed anything. You only missed the intro DJ mix. And, you know, sometimes I drop the link to those mixes in the chat room for people to take home with them. But you have not missed anything. The movie has not begun. The film festival. Make sure that you cut the flash off your phones. Cut the sounds off your mobile devices because we don't want to disturb others. If you're wearing Bluetooth headphones in the theater, the blue light tends to irritate other patrons. So make sure you take your headphones off. It's a huge distraction. Would you believe I went to the movie theater and they tapped me on the shoulder and said the blue light on my headphones was disturbing other patrons. So I put my hood on, you know, but of course everyone was against me. My family was like, you know, you tripping. But yeah, I dug deep in the crates. I actually went into the reserves. I actually went in the backyard and dug up some tapes, y'all. And I dug up like 10 tapes. I only chose about 6 for tonight. And then there's a newsreel, but you've seen it before, and I probably don't have time to play it. And for those of you in the background, just sit back and relax. Make sure your sound system is at a decent level. Make sure you turn your subs on. If you're using a projector or a smart screen TV or a tablet, your Samsung or your Apple Air Pad, you're gonna enjoy the sounds and the visuals. But what you're gonna love the most is you're gonna hear from the squad. The squad is gonna tell you if that clip is not on the playlist, I have it to pull up. But the squad is going to tell you that they purposely gave Latonya some misinformation because she was a loose cannon, and they treated her just like the kid in the movie Fresh. You remember the kid that in Fresh, his homie wanted to be down, but then he started to talk too much and he needed the attention off of himself, so he put his homie on, and his homie kept running his mouth, and then his homie got shot. But his homie was going to get shot or arrested just because he was too flashy and talked too much. So she became a loose cannon, unstable, unpredictable, and they threw her a bone to distract the public and to try to fish Nature Boy out of hiding, because I guess he was about to pick up Eliana. So this is what makes LJ kind of dumb, because they already admitted to what happened and what the situation was, but LJ wanted to take months and months and months to prove that they lied when they already admitted what they done. So you look foolish. So when you keep repeating this and keep bringing it up, it just shows that you want to be included in something. You want to be a part of something, but you don't have the mental capacity and you don't have the resources to do anything. You're not trained in private investigation. You have no knowledge of laws. You don't even know the Constitution. You don't even know the Bill of Rights. You can't name one amendment. You don't know what a consulate is. You don't know what a consular is. You don't know what a chancellor is. You don't know what a embassy is. You don't even know where the embassy at. You know what I'm saying? So much you don't know, but you want people to take your word for it. And then you keep saying that you went to the authorities. How many people got to go to the authorities? It only take one person to go to the authorities, and if that doesn't work, then what you gonna do? Everybody don't need to go to the authorities. If you went to the authorities, good for you. Every epiphany that you've had in the past 6 months, we tried to tell you 2 years ago. Everything that all these conclusions and epiphanies you came up with to this date, everybody that you blocked from your chat room and cussed out tried to tell you the same exact thing 2 years ago. And the good thing is, I'm going to prove it in the film festival. I'm going to prove to you that all these conclusions that you came up with and the reasons why you're going to leave the sector, it was already told to you. But because of your capacity, your mental capacity, it took you, in your hard head, it took you 2 years or more to come to the same conclusion that we already had 2 years ago, because everybody started before you. You was the late person. You was the person on the bandwagon. You was the lazy activist, lazy journalist. You had no plan. You didn't know what you were doing. And everything that supposedly happened to you was your own fault. And you play the movie, play the movie. I just want to say this for the record, because just in case this video goes to the feds, I hope that this video goes to the proper authorities, because this will explain everything. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had to really dig deep in the crates for this stuff, but I live out here in Silicon Valley. I can catch a train and be at YouTube in I would say 20 or 30 minutes. I can walk to Pandora. I can drive past Uber and Lyft. You know what I'm saying? I could be at Twitter in probably 15 minutes. So that's going to be a Urban Matrix show. I'm going to go to YouTube, Urban Matrix, and talk to people and bring some things to people's attention. Okay. Now, one quick last thing before I play these clips is, I wish I could find a better word than liar, because it's easy for her to argue the word liar, because we're using the word liar for a lack of a better word. The only word that comes to my mind is just ignorant. She's not really a liar. She's just ignorant. And ignorant is not a bad word. It's not a word that you use to belittle someone or to make fun of someone. It's just a very descriptive word that's a fact. So on Big O, she keeps getting punished for 10 to 12 minutes. And she thinks that it's like YouTube. She thinks that somebody is flagging her because they don't like her. See what I'm saying? She's always quick to say that she's a victim of something. But everything that happens to her is self-inflicted. Embellisher, that's a good one. That's another good one. Yes, I mean the expert embellisher. Creme de la creme. But on Big O, they don't play those games. All right, they don't play those games. If your show gets temporarily blocked, it's because of something that you did. And if you had 2 monetized channels making money off of Nature Boy's name, and then you're going to pretend like that never happened, and then you lost those channels. You lost those channels because of something that you did, because you cannot file a false claim to take away someone's channel. It has to be a legitimate claim, and then the channel was taken away. All right. Blue Rain in the building. I think we got enough people to get this thing started. I was trying to, give people time to get the notification. I did a little DJ mix. I did a monologue, and I think we got enough people in the room. So let me hit that tired intro right quick. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream.
At all. Not while I'm at work. I'm suing a bunch, babe. I'm suing a bunch, babe. People think I'm blind. They think this is a joke, and it's not. They really think that this shit ain't real. Because they're not used to someone really calling the vets. Good luck with it. Vic is not going to shut me down. He can't. Vic is not going to shut me down. He can't. All that they have nothing to do with pro bono. I can go through legal aid and get an attorney. It don't matter. Hang it up. Oxy purple. Not happening. Vic ain't gonna do nothing. Vic saw it for himself. That's why Vic is playing nice. Vic know I got him by the balls. So, good luck with that. Y'all are gonna win. Y'all gonna lose. I have too much evidence against all of y'all. You're not gonna win. Not at all. But it was nice talking to you. But I'm gonna say it again. If my videos don't get taken down, I'm going to sue you. As soon as the Nature Boy case is over with. See, I'm not going to sue you now. As soon as he gets locked up and he can't get out, I'm going to sue you. Right then. So you got some time. So when they get his ass, and they got charges he ain't going to be able to get out of, and they're going to say his bail is denied because he have flight risk, that's when I'm going to sue y'all. When his charges stick. So enjoy your freedom. Bye. Bye.
Man, I meant to make a left on the regular route. Boop, beep, pull over. Got pulled over. I'm like, nah, I knew it, man. Damn. God, I get pulled over, you know what I'm saying? And, I used to have a lot of mucus in my system, you know what I'm saying? So, when you get sick, you get mucus. Right? So they got these pills called Mucinex. Okay, I don't know if y'all ever heard of them. They call Mucinex. That's some Babylon shit. You know what I'm saying? Not over here. We pick stuff off the fruit, off the tree. You know what I'm saying? We grow our own food over here. But in Babylon, they got this man-made pill called Mucinex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them damn the Babylon cops. So they got the pill called Mucinex, right? And they blue. They look like ecstasy pills, right? So they blue. They look like them blue ecstasy pills that used to be floating around. So I had a pocket full of them motherfuckers. I had like 50 of them things on me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot in there. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot in there. So I had to, I asked my stepmom, let me get some of those. She was like, all right, bet. I went over there, dumped a whole, little sandwich bag. I was like, You know what I'm saying? Because she used to get them big bottles from Costco. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know, if you ever been to Costco, you know bulk, baby. It's all about the bulk over there. You ever been to Costco? Babylon. You ever been to Costco, Babylon, Costco? Everything about the bulk over there, the bulk. You know what I'm saying? So them bottles was big. Had about 300,000 of the Mucinex pills. I got me a little sandwich bag and said, woo, had about 500 of them motherfuckers in there. I went to work with them shits in my pocket, boy. I'm like, yeah. That nigga, they pulled me over. They go to check shit and all that. They're like, oh, nigga, your shit expired, homie. Nigga, everything expired. Get your punk ass out. I'm like, nah. I'll go pay it next week. I promise, my Babylon lower self. That was my Babylon lower self. I promise. Hey, yo, 6 people, get them likes up. Come on, man. My Babylon lower self, right? I was like, nah, come on, officer. Next week on everything. I promise you, baby. Next week. Who love you, baby? Walker Furniture. That's who. I was trying to do everything. I started singing and everything to her. I started acting like I couldn't see shit. She was like, sir, can you see me? I'm like, nah, I can't see nothing, baby. I can't see nothing in my Babylon days, you know, so I had to do what I had to do. Like, it was a lady cop, man. It was a lady cop. And she was like, nah, she like, all right, hold on, I'll be right back. Hey, Mr. Jimerson, I'll be right back. So she went to the undercover cop, like, yo, she was rapping to him, you know what I'm saying? She was boop, 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 boop. She was rapping to him. You know, you can see he was like, nah, we ain't letting this nigga ride. She was like, I was going to let you go, sir. But the undercover cop, the guy she was with, she was like, nah, we taking that nigga in. I'm like, God damn it. So they called somebody else. They dig it in.
Fuck the army of victimone. Fuck all of them. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I don't. They're not sleeping with me. They ain't doing shit for me. So their opinions mean absolutely nothing. They got me fired. I got the right to go off. I got the right to vent. I got the right to express my anger. I got the right to express how I'm feeling right now. Christmas around the corner. And my job, I got lost my job because of these 3. Because of these trifling motherfuckers. These sorry excuse of people. Whose people ain't about a shit, ain't never gonna be shit, and they just full of shit. You mean these motherfuckers? They wanted to bring me down to my lower self, right? Well, today I'm here today.
Why'd you waste Cyrus?
No reason. I just like doing things like that.
Let's do it.
Leave me the fuck alone. If I'm minding my fucking business and I'm not even referring to y'all, why the fuck are you bothering me? I don't give a damn if you in your fucking feelings. I really don't. I'm not apologizing for what I said because I meant every single fucking last word, one of it. Everything I did, I meant. Because y'all ass been coming for me. And I asked you nicely to stop. Y'all kept coming for me.
Me and you.
One-on-one? You're crazy. You're dead. All of you. And you know it. You're dead.
Swan!
If you think because you talk to my family, I care, I don't. Because I don't. I am used to people calling me that. Because I ain't like the typical black person. That's why, you stupid bitch. Because I'm educated, you stupid bitch. I'm not ghetto as hell, you stupid. If you think because you talk to my family, I care, I don't. Because I don't. I am used to people calling me that. Because I ain't like the typical black person. That's why, you stupid bitch. Because I'm educated, you stupid bitch. I'm not ghetto as hell, you stupid bitch. Because I'm not ashamed and I do the fuck I want to, bitch. And my family don't like that. They don't like the fact that I am not ashamed to say my family is fucked up. Period. So fuck you, bitch. My family is fucked up. My family is shady. My family is basically not what they say they are. And they fake as hell. And your point would be?
You still looking for us?
We found what we're looking for.
No. No. It wasn't us. It was them. The warriors.
You warriors are good. Real good.
The best.
The rest is ours.
That's Daya's husband. That's her bitch. That's not a man, that's a bitch. That is nowhere near a man. That's her bitch. She married a bitch, okay? She married a bitch. Because that is not a man. She's the man of the relationship. That's her bitch. She the man, that's her bitch, okay?
What are you doing?
Came to say goodbye. I don't like it, Cleon.
You don't like what?
Going up to this meeting.
You ain't going, so don't worry about it.
I'm worried about you going. I've got a feeling. I don't want you getting messed up with something heavy way up in the Bronx. You never even been up there.
You all the way in fucking Canada. I'm in the United States of America. Your ass is fighting for a grown-ass man that can fight his own fucking battles. He don't need you, bitch. He didn't ask you to do it. Did he ask you to fight your battles? Do you want... I guess he going to jail because of your ass. Because, see, you going to be the reason that's Vic going to jail. Your ass. And if I was him, I'd cut your ass loose because you done caused too many problems. You gonna fuck around here and get that man in jail. And you know who wife gonna want to beat your ass? His wife.
This conclave is going to be big. It's going to be a big item.
If I was her, I'd be asking some damn questions. I'd be wondering, why the hell is this bitch coming after her for you? Ain't that my job? Now, if his wife ain't came for me, then why the fuck are you coming for me? Oh, that's right, because you fucking his ass. Boy, I bet you he hit it all up in your ass, bitch. Question is, does his wife know about it? I mean, y'all want to start some rumors, right? Are you fucking Vic? Are you cheating? Is Vic cheating on you? On you? I mean, cheating on his wife with you? I can't even talk right now. I mean, because the way you act, you sound like a side chick. That video you talking about, Team Victim on. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about the Army and Victim on. I don't give a fuck about y'all fucking trolls. I ain't scared of y'all motherfuckers. Who the fuck are y'all? Fuck y'all. That's my response to that. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't nothing but a gotcha godforsaken bullies. I ain't got time for the Army to Victim on. I'm by my damn self.
I know a lot of you aren't too happy about going out on patrol. Just remember this. Out of a street family of 120 plus affiliates, you were chosen for this expedition. And that makes you special. Now here's the lineup. Swan, second in command, war chief. Stay by me. Snowball, you're the music man. Cowboy, soldier the middle. Furman, you're the bearer. You carry the tokens and the bread. Rembrandt, you got the stuff? Now I want you to hit everything in the city. I want the people to know that the warriors were there.
They'll just slow us down.
Ajax, you just soldier. And try and keep your mouth shut. Fox, scout and memory man. Run ahead and tell us all we need to know. Cochise, Ajax, soldier of the middle. Heavy muscle. Now just remember this. There's a truce on, so don't go flexing any muscle unless I give the order. Okay? Let's roll.
This is gonna be the realest video I ever fucking made.
Now I'm turned, and now you hate it. I'm turned, and now you hate it. Move back, move back. Let me talk. Now's my chance to embarrass myself. Move back. Let me embarrass myself. Get out of my space. Allow me to express. Okay, can you move back? You can get on your own live. That's what you can do.
People pick apart. It's a lot of, I've learned that it's a lot of smart people in this sector. So people can hear something and pick it apart like wolves. So you know what I mean? Like immediately people are DMing me even after the second live that they did. And they were DMing other members of the squad and saying that, you know, we're full of shit, all type of stuff, you know, excuse my French, but that's what was said.
Oh, you can
So I'm
curse
like,
over here, dog.
so, right. So I, you know, I expressed my concerns about the second live that they did, because even though we put out, because I'm going to say we, because I was a part of the squad at the time, so I can take responsibility, you know, for my part. I played in it, but I'm just going to say we, you know, they had the opportunity to clean up the lie that they told in the beginning. And when I say clean up, I mean they should have came out and said, this is what it is. We lied because we wanted to see if Eligio would come out of the woodworks so that we know whether he was in the States or not. Because if he goes live, you know, and he's not in the States, that means he is in fact sending for Velvet. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't go live,
Okay.
which made us believe that he possibly could be in the States. But that was the original plan from the jump, was to say that so, you know, he would come out the woodworks and just show his
So
face.
it was a plan. It was a plan and not a plant, meaning that
right. Not a plan, evil, malicious plant. It was a plan.
So they did exactly what they came to do. Boy, they wreaked havoc this 4 months. They so did. Because I so broke down how not only did they destroy every single channel holder, he also, this is why they did what they did. Because Nature Boy is turning a new leaf. But before he did it, he wanted to destroy all the channel holders first. He wanted to get all his competition out the way. And he sure did that when all these motherfuckers came for me. When all these people came for me was the biggest mistake they made. Because I broke down how Eligio got everybody. So now, everything I said that man was going to do from day one, he has done. I told everybody he's going to get every single channel holder and basically mess up their credibility. He has done that. He's done exactly that. He has messed up all these channel holders' credibility. All of them. He messed up everybody's credibility. And now can't nobody touch him. Because everybody look like liars right now except my ass. I'm the only one that don't look like a liar. I'm the only one that didn't fall into the shit. I'm the only one that didn't. Me and a couple other people didn't feed into it. But Eligio ass basically set it up for all these channel holders to come for me. He did. He did. He's the one that set it in motion. He set in motion for these people to come for me. Yep, he did. I try to tell everybody. Eligio set everybody up. And I broke down how he did it. And I'm not lying, I'm actually telling the truth. Because Eligio sent all them trolls to make them come for me. Because I was a threat to him. So he made all these Vic, all of them come for me. And while I was on Instagram, I pretty much broke down to Vic how he got played to his face. So yeah.
I think I'm going to take some time for myself to just sit back, watch everything play out, and just move in silence. Because I feel as though the only way to stop the situation is to basically just deal with it. I mean, the bottom line of the situation is this is just ridiculous. Like everything, all of it that's going on, I've never seen anything like it. And it's just time to just do something about it. I mean, that's why I say I try to keep my nose clean. I try not to get in these YouTube beats. I try not to get any of this crap because that's exactly what it is. It's nonsense, and I don't want no parts of it. So I'm going to get me some rest and get me some sleep. Doesn't making any sense at all. Because the fact that this all has been going on like this is ridiculous. It really doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm not gonna sit up here and worry about all this craziness and nightmares and stuff.
Today.
And
We was doing a lot, trying to figure out different avenues to stop this shit from happening. But there's only so much we can do. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, Velvet is grown.
Right.
When I showed you the website to go on to send evidence to the IR, send evidence to the FBI, no one's done that. So it took me a while to break this down, but I'm gonna put everything out there. I am, because see, I found out some things of my own, and I found that a lot of channel holders are Team Eligio. See, there are some people that used to deal with this sector that told me everything. I know everything, the truth, and everything. A lot of these people are doing this strictly for views, and that is it. And for money. That's the only reason they're doing it. Because without him, they have no commentary. And they all get a piece of the situation of this reality TV deal. And like I said, everything I've said has been correct. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit back and watch the shit unfold. These channel holders are not what you think they are. They're all lying. Every last one of them lying. Including that interview with Eligio. I appreciate her because she didn't have to do that. I was kind of surprised by it. She said, I'm sending you something. It's just because of everything you've been dealing with. Which was very sweet of her. But then I realized I had the wrong PayPal. I have 2 PayPal accounts. And one of them is like 3 years old. The other one is one I was looking for. but they're connected. I didn't even realize they were connected. So I had to end up figuring out which one it was. Now I know which one it is. I had to make sure I put the right one up. I think I did today. If that one, the video I did posted, then yeah. But as for all these people don't make a break. Man, I got bigger fish to fry right now. I'm dealing with an ex-boyfriend right now at the moment. I'm not even concerned about the crazy people. I ain't even concerned about him right now. I might go out tomorrow and spend some time with my girlfriend tomorrow. And she and I go out and just have lunch. And no, I don't mean a woman that I'm sleeping with. I mean a friend of mine. Because when you say girlfriend, you be like, are y'all having sex? No. No. But yeah, I just had to learn that instead of me wanting, some things you're not going to get right then. Some things just lead up to other things. So a lot of times just don't mind me. But that's the way I teach, because I want to basically teach you what leads you into the situation and who's involved. So when people come out, when I start getting these phone calls, let me prepare y'all. And I should have did this from the beginning, but I didn't. I am German people. I am my mom and had German friends.
Okay.
We were practically raised. I interacted with German people.
Because German people don't do stuff, huh? German people don't smoke or nothing, right? They don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't fuck.
They don't. I said the way they raise their children are different. I didn't say they didn't do anything. I respected my parents. I did right by my parents. Am I going to say I was perfect? No. But I never stole my mother's car. I never not came in on time. Did I date? Yes, I did.
And you didn't get sick or dying to nothing, right?
No.
Okay,
no.
Latonya. You just keep...
because number one,
you just got kids.
No, and yeah, I kissed my mom, but the thing about it is my mother said it was okay for me to do so.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Kids, but you don't let them touch that cuckoo.
No.
And you was like, oh no, wait, we doing all this scamming and don't touch this part.
That would be no.
Okay. All right, Latonya.
I'm serious, no.
Okay.
Because like I said.
Oh, I mean, it's time for me to get back in. But negative is not negative. Is not only thing in the world. There is positive things. That was my whole point.
I'm saying that. You're still misunderstanding what I'm saying. But
I did. I told you that from the beginning. I was confused. But
and I'm gonna let you stay confused too. You have a nice day.
All right. Peace.
Great sound quality, stimulating visuals, and great conversations, because we also listen too. So thank you for tuning in to His Lordship live stream.
Trust me, if you and I was to ever meet, you would get rid of your wives. You wouldn't need your wives. You wouldn't need all of them. You wouldn't need no other woman, actually. So, no. Mm-mm.
Anthony Harris reporting live, bringing you more of the Black Sector news. There is more where this came from, because this is an ongoing series due to the situation at hand. So, that was the, loaded chamber. Those film clips went by quick. I do have some bonus flakes, but it's also time to shut down too. And I gotta figure out which one you haven't seen. I do have a couple more laying around. I tried to pick the really good ones. Let me see if we've seen this one. Let's see. I think we might have seen this.
At all. Not while I'm at work. I'm suing them.
Yeah, we seen that one. I didn't have this in no particular order. There's one I do want you to see. Let's see what this is about.
I only want to speak to the families only. That is it. I don't want to speak to no channel holders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. Remember, she's so weird that hey, what's up, Bright in the building, and Bozilla and Moni Mom 3 and Blue Rain and everybody. C Wilson. You know, she weird because she'll say in a video, your children have just been arrested in Nicaragua without knowing all the facts. And if you don't talk to me right now, if you don't contact me right now, your children are going to die. And you wonder why Mr. Marquez and other people don't want to talk to her, and you wonder why other groups had cut her off. And of course, when people cut you off, she turns on them. Of course, if you get an interview she doesn't get, she turns on you. If you have a conversation she doesn't get to have, she turns on you. You know, she's jealous of anybody. But like I said, you know, if you keep spreading lies and using people's name every day and, you know, just making up stuff to get attention, so people to notice you and think you're important, yeah, of course somebody's going to eventually say something. You know, it's funny that she was listening to Auntie Miracle B's show, but she didn't even listen to it, number one. She always listened to the trolls. So the trolls sent her screenshots or some video clip or something. So, you know, but she pick and choose what she want to hear and see. So she think the video is all private because she too slow to know that the video has to process, and it usually take about 8 hours for it to post, because if you wasn't watching the show, you can't see it in your history. But if you wasn't watching the show, when you look for it, it won't be there for a while because it has to process. And then her show gets clipped, you know, on Big O, she gets shut down, and she's gonna say that she was flagged by people. Big O themselves flagged you down for your behavior. It's always your behavior. It's always what she does that affects her. And the funny part is, she's always going to blame other people for her actions. She's going to blame other people for other people's actions. And people are adults. They do things because they want to do it. Nobody's afraid of anything. Nobody has to pretend or hide. People do. Nobody knows each other. Nobody's working together. Ain't nobody calling each other outside of YouTube on the phone talking about this stuff. Everybody is total strangers, okay? And she is the one that mentions that cult leader's name on every show, and she thinks because his name is not in the title that it doesn't mean, in her mind, it doesn't mean that the show is about him. But in every show she mentions his name. And then today she's going to say, I will put in $20 if you could stop talking about him for 30 days. And herself cannot stop talking about him for 30 days. As a matter of fact, nobody talks about him. You know what I'm saying? They talk about the other people like Malia or whatever. They talk about Wizzy, Malia, Efru, Velvet. They don't really talk about him too much. Anyway, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So listen to this. Listen to this. You know, because she forgets the things that she say.
No one's going to tell you anything. They're not going to tell you anything at all. That's why I need to speak to the family members only. And family members, what I tell you does not leave that when I talk to you privately, it does not leave anywhere. It stays with you. Because if you want your children to come home safely, you can't say anything to anyone. No one. Your children's lives are on the line. They're in a very dangerous prison where they're at, and their lives are in serious danger. And I have information that I need to give you and who to contact. So I need to see to it that you guys reach me.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it.
Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Percocets, all on the dresser. 20 for 35, can't charge any lesser for we. No friends, no spouse, no dog. No paper, no chillin', no job. 16-hour streams, cause we got to do it live. We got no views, then we fake a suicide. Once you look at the screen from the corner of her eyes, you can tell everything she says a bold-faced lie. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester.
This is his lordship, Uncle Fester's remix.
If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, do the Uncle Fester. If you got one arm, then you can do your best. Look into the camera when you do the Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester, Uncle Fester, drive my Tesla. I'm impressed when I meet a professor. I always chill, put my keys on the dresser. I reach back, I peep my ancestors. I really like to sit down with investors.
I feel like Uncle Fester, y'all, are you trying to set me on fire?
Okay, I'm trying to see if this is the right video. These are encore videos right here.
They said it was all about knowledge. And now I feel like I got most of it all.
I'm here. You got all that talk online. All that. Jazzy G, you going to jail. Latonya Jones, you going to jail. I'm getting all of y'all punk niggas. Because now we in America, yo. Let me calm down. All my real niggas hit me up, man. I'm here, man. We about to formulate. And everybody that's really about carbonation, we about to meet up. We about to formulate this thing together. I'm not really fucking with everybody, but on some real shit, I'm about to show you how these people is weirdos, my nigga.
So, because it's 3:50 in the morning. So, I love y'all. I've been on 20 hours, 24 hours. Good night, y'all. I will see y'all when I wake up. Maybe. I might sleep about 4 o'clock.
I know. Chuck. No, not me. When I take my coat off, my whole body comes apart. No, it doesn't. Just joking. I think. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground.
In these times of hate and pain, we need a remedy to take us from the rain. Jealousy, a little greed. I've been thinking of what I need. I need a freak to hold me tight. I need a freak every day and every night. I need a freak to kiss me wet. I need a freak to be my home computer set. I need a freak with curly hair. When I need this freak, I need her to be there. I need a freak with flying curves. I need a super freak to calm my nerves. Help me out. I need a freak with long, long hair. A super freak in underwear. I need a freak to treat me right. I need a freak every day and every night. I want a freak exclusively, so that she'll only come to satisfy me. I need a freak, I really do. I want a freak, one who acts and looks like you. Oh, you know that. I need a freak, hear what I say. I need a freak to get me through the day. I need a freak to treat me right.
Well, folks, that's all we got. The film festival is over. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate y'all. If you missed it, please catch the playback. There's a DJ mix at the beginning. I gotta go to bed, and you know, I should have been producing intros, but you know, when I get called out, you know, when people beg for your attention, you know what I'm saying, You got to do what you got to do. So shout out to everyone, people in the background, people that's just watching and not chatting. I appreciate you too. And Thalia in the building, and New Orleans girl always speak to me when I'm in the other chat, so I appreciate that. And Bright Street in the building, you've been MIA, man. Good to see you. And yeah, C. Wilson and Blue Rain, Bosszilla, Marquise. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking through one of those mirrors with the glass missing, like that old kid show. I see Bosszilla. I see Wilson. I see. But yeah. So oh, okay, yeah. Get your paper, man. It's a drought for me right now. Like this whole week, it's a drought. So I got a budget this week until Friday. But yeah, it gets spooky sometime. So let me play one of those tired outros. It's your boy, yeah, Romper Room. I knew you. See, man, y'all be knowing stuff. Romper Room. That was my show. Yeah, Romper Room, and all the old little shows. So it's your boy, His Lordship, the Ebonic Man, and I'm out.
His Lordship, man, barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first Ebonic man. His Lordship will be that man. Better